Get out. Get away.
Don't you?
Get away.
You better not. You better not.
No.
You make contact. You're gonna go to jail.
You're going to jail. Go away.
I know. Hey, don't touch me.
You're going to jail.
Jonathan, why do you send sexually explicit messages to young girls?
Hey, go away.
You're going to jail.
Go away.
Huh?
My iPad.
Why don't you?
Now.
Huh?
Watch fake bitches drop like the rain. Shit got me going insane. Fuck being tame, cause most of these bitches is lame. False accusations, what the fuck are you saying? Hi bitches, what's good? It's Janae. I'm back with another video, and today's video is just gonna be me reacting to Jessica and Yaniv. If you haven't heard who she is, she's basically just like a trans predator who I guess was messaging underage girls and shit, doing some creepy shit. Some people think like she's like pretending to be trans and she's really just a man. I don't know. I honestly think that someone wouldn't go to that length to do that. I think she's just a predator who happens to be trans at the same time. Anyways, yeah, I just wanted to talk about it and just give my little 2 cents and react to it. Real quick, before I hop into the video, if you haven't seen my last video, which was a diss on Blair White, I made a song, go peep that. Also, if you haven't heard my debut mixtape, definitely go peep my mixtape. I worked really hard on it. And it's my first ever project, so if y'all want to go listen to that, and also follow me on social media, all links will be down below. So today is actually the day that Jessica Yaniv will be charged with her taser. So she had a taser, and that's fucking illegal in Canada. I don't really know why, because like it's a taser. Like I think you can be like 12 and like own a taser here. There's like no regulations against that. Honestly, people are thinking that she might get like 6 months in prison, and I highly doubt that's gonna happen. She's white, and it's a minor offense, and it's her first offense, so she's probably just gonna get like a couple years probation, community service or something, but it's just gonna be a slap on the wrist. So I wouldn't hold out luck that that's gonna happen. I'm gonna just get right into the video and start reacting.
I'm sure most people by now are familiar with that professional fake victim, Jonathan, aka Jessica Yaniv. He's the dude who has filed more than a dozen complaints with the BC Human Rights Tribunal. He has gone after women who offer waxing services to other females, demanding that he be treated as a woman, even though he's still equipped with male genitalia. His case is that he's being discriminated against. He is the victim, you see, and he wants to be financially compensated by taxpayers for his victimhood. Speaking of which, Jonathan also likes getting around town on publicly funded transit rides for the disabled. Sometimes he's even buzzing about in a mobility scooter, even though he's being caught on video running like someone taking part in the 100-meter dash. What's the deal with that? So I visited Vancouver recently to try and get...
So obviously expecting to get a bikini wax when you have male genitalia and you're going to like an all-female place, obviously that's not gonna happen, and that's just fucking weird to ask for in general. I don't know any trans women that would want to ask for that. She's clearly acting like a bit of a creep in that sense, and with the whole transportation thing, she's just trying to get like benefits and shit, and she's basically just trying to get attention and to get money or whatever, be able to sue and play the system, which people have been playing the system for years. That's really nothing new. She's obviously just going into these places and like asking them to shave her fucking genitals and then complaining about it because she knows that she can do that, and that's how she plays the system. That's how she got her notoriety, and I don't know if she's gotten money from this or something, but she's obviously gaining the system some way. But I do have an issue with the reporter in this video intentionally misgendering Jessica Yaniv because the person is a predator or fakes being disabled or whatever. I've heard a lot of people on the internet talk about how like, oh, like Jessica shouldn't like be called a she because of her behaviors, and I don't agree with that because like, what's the line for that? Because Blair's like Blair White misgendered me, and her justification for that is because I made threats towards her. Now it's okay for her to misgender me. That's not how it works. Like, if someone's a she, someone's a she. If someone's a he, they're a he. It doesn't really matter what you do. So we shouldn't be sending out this message that, like, certain things can, like, take your pronouns away. And the other thing that I wanted to talk about is Jessica Yaniv is a creep. There's a difference between a creep and a predator. To my knowledge and to everyone else's knowledge, Jessica Yaniv has never, like, endangered a child. She's only sent, like, creepy, weird sort of messages to minors, which, as fucking weird and fucked up as it is, it's not illegal. I think the trans community has to realize that there's always going to be people who are going to sit there and say that trans people want to enter women's spaces to be fucking predators and shit. And, like, that argument, first off, it's weak because it breaks down when you say, oh, what about, like, trans men? Like, yeah, so it breaks down right there. I think people need to stop making so many assumptions and stop trying to, like, dictate shit for other people in the trans community and just take shit, like, at face value. Because shit doesn't really need to be overcomplicated like that. Like, she's a fucking trans woman who's a fucking creep and a potential predator. That's really it. Like, and that's where it ends. We don't need to say, oh, well, she's not trans. She's not trans. Like, you don't fucking know that, and that's damaging to even talk about that.
I'm David Menzies from the Rebel. I noticed.
Can you just leave me alone, please?
Yeah, are you faking being disabled as much as you're faking being a woman?
Can you leave me alone?
Were you sexually molested as a child?
Leave me alone.
Oh, all of a sudden you're breaking into a trot. I thought you needed a mobility scooter. Jonathan, why do you go after immigrants?
Go away now, or you will be smacked.
Is
Go
that-
away now.
Oh, is that right?
Go away.
You're gonna assault me?
Go away.
Huh?
Go away.
Why do you go after
Go
immigrant
away.
women? Is it because you're a bully? They don't know how to game the system like
Go
you?
away. Go.
Okay, so right here, we see this reporter walking up on Jessica, dead naming her and asking a whole bunch of questions that she clearly doesn't want to answer. And, like, she doesn't want to talk to him. He needs to fucking respect that and get away. And he's reacting like she's reacting, like, in, like, some crazy, like, unstable way. But, like, you're the one that approached her, started, like, annoying her and shit. Like, what did you expect? Like, you're literally harassing somebody on the street. Like, back the fuck up. Like, if someone came up to me, like, dead naming me, like, I would literally, like, beat the fuck out of that reporter. So I don't really know why this reporter's, like, so surprised. And
Come here. Get out.
Okay. This is a person scamming the system. Are you're not calling 911 again, are you?
They're calling me everywhere. Thank you.
Is it?
You got fucking smacked.
Oh,
Get the fuck off my property.
this is your property?
Yes, it is.
I thought that across the street was your condo. You must be very wealthy.
Please listen again at the street.
Jonathan, what do you do for a living?
I have this stalker is following me.
A stalker.
Everywhere.
and then the reporter literally waits outside of her fucking apartment, which is insane. Like, how are you gonna sit outside of this lady's apartment and fucking wait? Like, you're literally a stalker. Understand that this is a person who has gotten multiple salons shut down because of what she's done shit, and that's fucked up. That's Canada's fault. You should really be, like, taking that camera and putting it in the face of the politicians, because there's literally so many people that game the system. Just because it was, like, highlighted on her doesn't mean that, like, y'all have to harass her like this. It's more so the system's issue, and you should be focusing on harassing those fucking politicians. Also, if you're fucking, like, you're literally, like, at her home.
They were indoors. I was outside. They could have ignored me. But get this, just as I was preparing to leave, Mama Yaniv came out of the condo to engage me. And it turned out Jonathan had left too. Oh, but not to worry. Like a raging bull, he came charging back into the fray, this time in a truly violent fashion. Check it out.
Are you proud of him, man?
Yes, they're coming. You're not talking to anybody.
Oh, I thought we had freedom of speech in this country. I can't
Yes,
talk?
but you cannot talk to you can talk to me. You're
Okay,
not
then.
talking to anybody.
All right, I'll talk to you then. Did you
No, you're not
molest
talking to
Jonathan as a
anybody.
boy?
You are not talking to anybody.
I'm a little confused. You said I can talk to you.
No, you're not talking
Oh, there
to
he is. Hi, Jonathan.
No.
Hi. Excuse me, ma'am.
No,
Oh my goodness, he's
you're
running
not
now.
talking to anybody.
He's running.
No.
Where's the mobility scooter?
You're not running. You're not going to go close to it. No.
I'm not. Hey, hey.
You're not going to go
Hey,
close.
don't you
are
touch
not
me.
Going to go.
Don't you touch me.
You're not going to go close to it.
Get out. Get away.
Don't you.
Get away.
You better not.
away.
You better not.
No.
You make contact. You're going to go to jail.
You are.
I understand this is a shitty fucking person, but like, two wrongs don't make a right, and I just have an issue of this reporter trying to portray himself in such a positive light and then Jessica Yaniv in a negative light when he's being like a fucking like shitty ass like reporter. Like, reporters are annoying as fuck. Like paparazzi is honestly like they're like, they get paid to just like put a camera in someone's face and harass them. So then this person fucking waits outside of their apartment, still talking, saying things like he could have just ignored you. You're standing outside of her fucking apartment. Like, literally, I would fucking shoot you. Like, there's plenty of places that if you went to, like, you could not act like this. Like, you would get fucking killed or, like, you'd get fucked up badly. But, like, you're privileged, so you wouldn't understand that. You think you can just stand outside to someone's fucking apartment talking about them with a fucking phone. Then the mom comes out, tries to get them to go away. The fucking reporter doesn't go away. And so then Jessica Yaniv comes out with a cane, and the reporter talks about, oh, like, she's running. Like, you're not breaking a big news story. Like, all of this has already come out. We've already known about this. There's no reason to be, like, trying to expose this. We know that she's faking being disabled. Like, it's not that fucking complicated. If the state of Canada, not the state, if the fucking country of Canada is stupid enough to, like, take that and, like, give her those, like, different benefits that disabled people get, then that's their fucking issue. And, like, you should take it up with the state, like, not the citizen. I'm incredibly surprised at, like, how much of a pussy this reporter acts like. Like, you're literally, like, first off, Jessica Yaniv, like, fights like a little girl. Like, you see the way he's trying to, like, throw the cane and shit. And, like, she's not even really doing anything. And you're talking about, oh, you hit me, like, you're gonna go to jail. Like, is this fucking elementary school? Like, people get in fights every day. People get beat the fuck up every day. Like, just use your damn hands. Like, why didn't a reporter just fight back? Like, I don't know.
3 police cruisers, no less. Par for the course, Jonathan Yaniv played the victim card yet again, claiming he was the one assaulted and demanding that police call him an ambulance. Anyway, here's some of the interaction with the police.
Officer, he has smashed me with his cane at least 5 times.
Okay.
I might even have the bruise here.
Do you have any ID, sir? So what's going on?
This is a person, if you Google his or her name.
Jessica. Yeah.
Okay, and we're just practicing journalism. We're finding out why this person is brandishing prohibited weapons. I think your department actually charged him or her with that. Why he's sending explicit messages to minor girls. Why he's clearly gaming the system. He supposedly needs mobility rides, but he was smashing that cane over my head. Like,
are you really gonna sit here and act like Jessica's the one that's completely playing the victim when you're the one that came up with a fucking camera in their face and they told you they didn't want to be on film, please go away, and you continue to harass them? And then you want to tell the police officer that they smashed you with the cane about 4 or 5 times. Like, first off, we see the video. Ain't nobody got smashed with a cane. She might have, like, lightly tapped you with the cane, but nothing happened to you. Like, literally nothing happened to you. Like, stop crying about it. And like, I'd say you're both at fault here, to be honest. Like, yeah, Jessica could have just went in and ignored it, but like, you're not like an innocent bystander. You're a reporter. You're a slimy, fucking snaky ass reporter, and you fucking harass people for a living, and it's not a fucking job. Okay? Anyways, so that's it for this video. Thanks for fucking watching it. I just want to say real quick that I don't fuck with Jessica Yaniv. I don't support anything she's done. I think she's like fucking like laughable. Honestly, this video is just really funny to me, and I don't fucking like reporters at all. So like, more so like, I was just kind of like getting annoyed at like this reporter, because reporters, like, they act really shitty and then try to portray something in a way that it's not exactly is. Like, everything's already known about Jessica Yaniv, and I think like, if you have a problem with it at this point, like, you should come up with them hands or something and like show her that you have an issue. But don't like put a fucking like phone in her face, don't put a camera in her face and like try to like harass somebody like that, because that's just like straight up pussy shit. Like if you're gonna do something, then do something, but like, if not, then like, you don't need to report on shit that everybody already knows about. Like, it's not some big expose. You just go on to get a reaction, and you did, and it's fucking funny, so I'm not gonna be too mad. Anyways, love y'all bitches, have a great day, peace. Hey, it's Janae, bitches. Janae.
Hey,
Perfect.
yeah, running from the ops, I ain't never gonna stop, spin a block, spin a block. My name is Young Trish, you know I spin a block on a hater. I'm dark and I'm deep, so call me Mr. Vader. I stay on my ground like I stay on my ground like a skater. Won't hook up for free, I ain't made it. I always be swagging, but ain't got no tailor. I stay dripping sauces, a whole lot of flavor. I drip D, all white Gucci shoes on my feet. I don't need no worry, I don't need no lamp, cause I roll with squad, so I think I need a G. Horn go BB, on the nigga came from nothing, I was stuck in the street.